The craziest cheaters ever.
The third, like,
you
what the hell?
You have a boyfriend, so like, I'm
Oh my god, stop bringing him up. You're over here trying to gaslight me.
What's going on, guys? Shak-Reacts here once again. Let's show some wild clips of the craziest cheaters I can find. The like is my favorite clip will be at the end, guys, so make sure to stay tuned all the way till then to find it. But in this first one, it is definitely insane as well. Basically, we have this guy over here, he's recording. I guess he's hooking up with this girl. This is like some side chick of his, and she's actually getting super upset at him for hitting up other girls. Meanwhile, she has a whole boyfriend. And I guess when he confronts her about this, she kind of seems speechless. And I'm like, this is definitely one of the worst clips I have ever seen.
Alright, so say what you just said again.
All you do is play 2K, play basketball, and like Snapchat other. But stop pointing the camera at me. Like, it's not a joke.
And how is me Snapchatting other girls a problem?
What do you mean? How is it a problem? How is it not a How is it not a problem?
Son, you actually have a boyfriend.
Oh
like,
my
I'm
God.
the side piece.
Oh my god, I have a boyfriend. Stop. Well, I have a boyfriend, but like, stop. Like, we're not talking about him right now. We're talking about you.
No, you're crazy. You must not know who I am.
Crazy? Stop fucking crazy. Stop. Like, you're such a fucking narcissist.
I'm a narcissist.
Yes, you're full of yourself.
How am I?
You're full of yourself.
I'm full of myself, but you want me to only talk to you while you can talk to other guys.
Oh my god, because you're having me out here looking stupid. Like, I actually look dumb.
How do you look?
Like, I look dumb.
How do you look dumb when you have a boyfriend? Doesn't make sense.
Because you're DMing like multiple bitches.
Okay.
You're Snapchatting them, telling them this, that, and the third. Like, what the hell?
You have a boyfriend, so like, I'm
Oh my god, stop bringing him up. You're over here trying to gaslight me.
It's over for you, thoughts.
And this next one, this has to be some kind of skit or joke. There's no way someone was recording this at a perfect time. And this is just super weird and creepy in my opinion. Also just disgusting. Like, do people really like this stuff? And this next one is definitely a message to all the passport bros out there. I actually have made a couple of videos on that. I actually been supporting it. I thought it was a great idea, but sometimes this can actually end up happening, and it is actually something we should all look out for. I guess this girl ended up marrying a guy who picked her up from a different country just for her to cheat on him with the neighbor next to her. I guess after she got what she wanted from him, she ended up leaving him and clearly doesn't regret it.
On his feelings, which I understand him. Don't nobody want his wife to leave him for the guy across the street. I understand that. She's been out the house for 4 months. She's been with me even before she left the house. He was sleeping alone for 7 months. You know what I'm saying? He just had to manipulate her because she got no papers. He didn't tell you that. Yeah. Her license is, she got no social, no nothing. So he had it tied up since he brought her from Venezuela. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So she was afraid of all the like immigration problems and all that problem.
It's unfortunate.
That's what he's doing.
And you know what, sir? It's super unfortunate.
¿Cuánto tiempo tú tienes que no vives en la casa?
Hace 4 meses y medio.
Okay, ¿y los 4 meses la niña está con él? No, they were hurt.
Oh, okay.
They were hurt. Él se la da. Ella se la... Todo está viendo bien una semana. Lo que pasa con él que yo vivo al frente. Come on. I know.
And this next one, I'm not sure how this girl laughs saying she's away from material, but says this about herself. I think she's laughing from guilt. It's actually not funny at all.
What's the worst lie you ever told an ex?
That I didn't cheat on him?
Oh. I hope to get a girlfriend like you one day.
Yeah, I'm wifey material.
She belongs to the street.
And this next one is definitely insane, but to be honest, we've all known this is actually true. Basically, this guy has a friend who's a huge millionaire, ends up telling him the craziest stories about how people always cheat on their husbands with him. Like I said, we always know about this, but the fact that it happens this often is pretty scary.
Friend, he's worth about $120 million. He's 42 and he's single. He's a great guy. I'm real tight with this guy, but he's single. He's 42 and he flies all the time around the world. And he tells me, he's like, oh, I'm bringing this girl on a trip with me. I'm bringing that girl on a trip with me. That's what these guys do when they're 100 million, you know, before they're 40. They just fly around the world and take girls with them in different places, right? Makes sense. And he's like, oh, I'm taking this chick, but she's married. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, we used to hook up like, 6-7 years ago, and then she got married, but you know how it goes. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, well, she's married some guy. He's a construction guy. He's a nice guy, but he can't take her to Dubai for a week, and I can. So she just says she's got a work trip, and she just goes and meets with me. And I'm like, dude, is that normal? He's like, yeah, like every chick I hooked up with in my 30s that got married is now like lighting me up on Insta, like, hey, what you doing? Haven't thought about you for a while. And I'm like, so what does that teach you? sir, about, you know, the dating marketplace. He goes, I would, and he's 42 now. He goes, I would never marry a woman in her 30s. Why? Because I know that she's not marrying me.
And this next one, this guy is absolutely hilarious. Basically, I guess he was texting his wife and his daughter at the same time saying he loves them. But the woman next to him was a bit nosy, thinking he's texting multiple girls. This is what she had to say to him about this. People can be absolutely nosy, and I can't believe he actually shut his mouth through all of this. I would have went wild on her, making her feel so stupid.
Video is for my wife. I figured I'd tell her on here so that everybody knows, so I don't have anything to hide. When I boarded my plane today, I sat in my seat. A lady sat next to me. I sent you a text that said, I'm on the plane, I love you. And then I went right from texting you to texting another girl that said, hey, I'm on my plane, I love you. To which the lady next to me said that I should be ashamed of myself for telling my wife, who is stored as beautiful in my phone, that I boarded the plane and I love her. And then I pulled up another girl in my phone and said basically the same thing. And I had TikTok up before this, so she said she's got my TikTok handle and she's gonna put it out there. So I just wanted to tell you before she does. So if you could go down to the end of the hall and tell our daughter that I will no longer be texting her from the plane that I love her because I can only love one girl at a time, that would be great. And to the lady sitting next to me on the plane, you should probably learn to mind your own business. And I really hope that you see this, since you felt it was important to tell me that you knew my TikTok handle. Have a nice day.
And this next one, look how excited these girls are to explain that they cheated on their man and don't even regret it that tiny bit. Like, are you actually happy you did this? Do you think this is a good thing? Congrats, you made yourself look absolutely horrible. Nobody wants to date you.
It's the worst thing you guys have done drunk.
Cheat on my boyfriend! To the back of my mom's car!
Did you get caught cheating?
No!
Well, what about you?
What did cheat?
You cheated as well.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
Says he wants to smash. What are you doing?
Depends if he's good at eating pussy.
Oh, okay.
You're not? You don't eat pussy?
Oh, definitely. Good ask.
I don't
You want to find out?
I mean, I got a girlfriend, so...
She can find out too.
And this next girl just got absolutely humbled.
Reject.
What do you do for a living?
I do my best.
When I say what do you do for a living, I mean like what is your job?
And this next girl did not have to take things this far. This guy just asked her a simple question and well, it kind of ended like this.
Did you have your first orgasm with me?
I want to take the shot, just take the shot, but absolutely not. There's no way you could have ever turned me on like that, sorry.
See, no is not the worst thing you can hear sometimes. Because that was not necessary.
And this next girl is absolutely horrible. Basically, she starts breaking down how many payments she has. And she's like, oh, if I bring up my payments to you, you should be offering to pay because you're going to be a gentleman. So she wants a traditional man, of course. But yet, what are you even doing to be traditional yourself?
Hey, I know you said you had a lot of stuff going on this week. Do you need some gas in your car?
Right.
And we ain't even talking about a couple $100. Like if we dating and I'm telling you, yeah, I had to pay for this. I
do this.
For instance, I paid $500 every 5 weeks for my classes. I'm in school again, right?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Okay,
Yay.
ain't nobody paying for my classes. I'm paying for them out of the pocket. So it's like if you coming in, I got all this stuff going on. I'm like, dang, I had to pay for my rent this week, my school class this week, my car note, which has happened. All three of them I had to pay in 1 week, right? We talking about 3 racks at this point.
And this next one, these women make no sense with their logic. Basically, this guy asked them a simple question. Do you think obese women are 9s and 10s? And this is what they had to say. At this point, they're just defending women, knowing deep down they're not 9s and 10s, because if they did think they're 9s and 10s, they would gladly switch places with them. Hey, if you think this girl's a 10, wouldn't you want to be in her position, who weighs 400 pounds?
So if they're 400 pounds, why can't they be a 9?
Who rates the woman's beauty, the man or the woman in society?
I mean, we get off how we feel about ourselves.
No one cares about no one's feelings. The reason why a 400-pound woman can never be a 9 is because there are true 9s.
If I feel like I'm a 9, you're going to feel me like I'm a 9.
I could feel that I'm a billionaire. You gonna reciprocate that?
Facts. I really think you a billionaire.
I don't think you're gonna think I'm a billionaire when I pull up in the Honda Civic. Do you think that the 400-pound girl respects herself? Yes or no?
Sure, if I was 400 pounds, I'd love me.
Okay. So how could you love yourself when
you always
you're obese and you don't care about your own health?
Some people are born like that. Like
no one's born like that. Everything we eat is all based off calories. So if you go on a calorie deficit, meaning that you are burning off more calories that you're putting in, you will lose weight, right? If you are not burning off more calories that you are putting in, you will gain weight. It doesn't matter if you have high cholesterol, diabetes, if you have a thyroid problem, all this stuff, hereditary, all this stuff goes out the window because choice dictates everything. So the 400-pound woman, she does not respect herself because she chose to get herself to a point where she's obese and unhealthy. So it's not respectful. She doesn't respect herself. She's a filthy human being, or if it's a he's a filthy human being. You shouldn't be obese. And I don't even know why you ladies are arguing. You're all...
I'm going to interject what you said about the fat.
Okay. Why are you arguing for the fat?
Now, finally, we have a woman over here who understood that, you know, being obese wasn't the best thing for her, and she actually decided to change her life around. And she thought herself that she was a really hot woman back in the day when she was bigger. But after changing herself and getting skinnier, now she actually feels more confident. Once again, you're never truly or 9 or 10 unless you actually work on yourself.
I had to save this because I've been dying to talk about this, but I don't be knowing how to say stuff without the girls getting mad. You know, I don't care if the girls get mad, but sometimes I don't be feeling like arguing with y'all about certain stuff. And this is one of them. This is one of the things I don't want to argue with y'all about. But when I talk about having weight loss surgery and losing 130 pounds, like, was that always gorgeous? Yes. Stunning. I mean, please, the genes are there. But did I think I was going to look like this? No. I didn't think I was going to be this fine. And I've always been confident, but when I look back at big pictures and videos, I do be generally displeased.
Now, I guess this is where she shows before and after pictures. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to be mean, but I feel like she could do a little bit more work, but she's definitely made a huge improvement.
Wow, I literally have the sex in hairstyle. This is what I look like before I lost weight. Okay. Always gorgeous, beautiful. And this is what I look like now. And a lot of times I think I look the exact same, but please, let's be for real, Alexis. When I be drunk, I be cockeyed. So ignore that part, but you know, the face is eating down. And it's like a harsh reality that, like, I've been talked about this before. We know y'all hate that woman. We know this.
This next one, I feel like a lot of men should do this before making a huge decision, like proposing and getting married to a woman they feel like they love, which is just doing a simple loyalty test with them. It could be quick and easy, and maybe you guys will look at this as like it's not correct or it's not right to do, but I'd rather do this than deal with the woman who's cheating on me behind my back.
This guy DM'd me. He said, "Hey bro, I was trying to see if you could do a loyalty test on my girl. I'm thinking about proposing to her soon." A lot of guys are claiming they're about to propose, so I decided to do more investigating. I said, "How long have y'all been dating?" He said, "It's been about 2 years, but I play pro ball overseas, so our relationship is a lot of long distance." I said, "Alright, I got you. What's her at?" He gave it to me. I got to work. Her account was public, and when I followed her, she had a picture on her story. I swiped up on her picture and used one of my go-to lines. "We should get ice cream." She said, "My fave, come on." I said, "Where you from? I'll be there tonight." She said, "I live in San Diego. What about you?" I said, "Yeah, never mind. I'm from VA." She laughed and said, "Reschedule?" I said, "Yeah, I'm actually going to Cali soon. What's your number? We should keep in touch." And she gave me her number. It was time to show her boyfriend the messages. I sent him the DMs and said, "Should I keep going?" He said, "Nope, I've seen all I need to see." I said, "What are you going to say to her?" And he left me on scene.
Okay, y'all, I really want to know y'all opinion, how y'all feel about this. So, this dude asked me to come to his crib. Like, imagine I've been to his crib multiple times. And I kind of came to my senses, and I was just like, no, I don't want to come to your house anymore. Because, like, you only want to see me at your crib. You don't, like, we don't go out in public. We don't go on dates. Like, you don't take me out. We don't do none of that. Like, it's just, I only see you when I see you at your house, right? And I was just like, I'm good off that. Like, I don't want to keep doing that. Like, no. And I haven't heard from him since I told him no.
My nigga.
Like, have not heard from him since. So, like, my question of the day is, why do y'all always want people to come to y'all crib 24/7? Why don't y'all take people out? Why don't y'all go on dates? Like, and I'm not saying you gotta take the girl to Ruth Chris, but shoot, y'all can go look at the stars. Y'all can go to the movies. Y'all can go pink. Like, it's a lot of stuff that you could do. Like, do y'all not take people on dates no more? Like, what's up with y'all just...
Now, this girl obviously is just getting taken advantage of by this man, and she doesn't even realize it herself. Then again, this is what's wrong with hookup culture. These women feel like they're getting like an even exchange out of this guy, but in reality, he knows he's just taking advantage of her. He's never gonna date her or wait her up. If you want men to take you seriously, stop doing things like this with them until they actually do take you seriously, like putting a ring on it, or they dated you for quite some time.
Something you wish you would have said.
Like, ever in my life?
Ever in your life.
I was dating this guy, and I don't know if it's so much what I wish I would have said, but it's like my only regret in life. I decided to not continue to date this person after college because I was moving to Chicago and he was moving somewhere else. And I kind of had this mindset of like, I'll find somebody else like him.
Challenge, say the following words as fast as possible. Okay, is this like a tongue twister? Because I am good at these.
Alpha Kenny 1.
Alpha Kenny 1, okay. Alpha Kenny 1, 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 Alpha. No.
And this next one, I really do hope these videos go super viral where their actual boyfriends see these kind of clips. It's not funny, you shouldn't be seeing this online, and they're super proud of it as you see.
Craziest confession.
Cheated on my boyfriend 3 times.
Okay, why?
Because he's a okay. I'm still in love with my ex-boyfriend and I have a new boyfriend.
I beg your pardon?
That's kind of crazy.
We're about to go see him.
It's an evil world we live in.
Wow.
And this next one, this woman breaks down the concept of why men do not want to date women who have high body counts, who aren't good enough women, and who just have bad reputations in the streets. Finally, someone understands it.
It is, let's play a game. Role reversal. It is us as women who chase the men. We get their number. We call them, we text them, we ask them out on a date. We pick the restaurant, we go and pick them up. We say, get what you want. And they order a starter, a main, dessert. We pick up the check. We then take them home and get a little kiss on the cheek. We earn on average 40, 50, 60k a year. Would you be picking the Shards or the Bob Ricards of this world where you're expected to pay maybe £200-300 on a date with a man that you may never see again?
And this next one, I see a lot of this guy's clips. He just tries, acting super cocky and humbling these women. And I feel like a part of it is just kind of cringe. Let me know if you guys agree.
Instagram.
For what?
Why not?
Why should I follow you?
Why not?
I mean, I don't feel like following you.
Oh.
You can follow me though.
Why are you being cocky?
I'm not. Are you gonna follow me?
I can, if you follow me back.
I bet. I'm not.
Touch my car, please.
And this next one's guy definitely got a lot of patience. I would have just stopped talking to her and just kept on driving through the drive-thru.
I think I'm gonna get a number 5. What you want? I think I'm gonna get a number 5. What you want? Like, what do you want? Like, what do you want to eat? I don't know. I don't see a on the menu. Do you see a on the menu? You like it like you can't hear me. Them big ears, you can't hear. What do you want to eat?
And this next one, I'm not sure what this man does. This is like the second video I've seen of this man doing something like this and a woman just completely falling in love with him.
How short is too short in a guy?
Honestly, I'm really short. But because of my tattoo, you definitely have to be over 6 foot.
Huh?
Over 6 foot.
All right. How tall are you?
4'11".
All right. How tall do you think I am?
5'9".
Wonderful. Okay, so look, I'm gonna shoot my shot like I'm Devin Booker. Can I bag you?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
Right now?
What?
Right now? Yeah.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Do you want to? Go on a date right now?
You trying to do something?
I want your shirt.
In this next clip, I'm super happy to see this. Basically, this woman decided to surprise her boyfriend with the PS5. I've never really seen clips like these, but when I do, it definitely cheers up the man a lot. And I'm not saying every girl needs to do this, but if you do ever do it, the man's gonna appreciate you so much.
Close your eyes. I got you something, babe. Open it. What do you think? Oh! What do you think?
Hey, could I get some advice?
Yeah, sure.
I keep getting rejected by ugly and unattractive girls. I don't know why.
Honestly, I don't know if I can help you with that.
Damn, that's okay. Well, can I have your number?
Oh, all right.
Yeah?
Fine. Here, take it.
Catch you in a bit.
Thanks.
Well, that does it, guys. So much for watching, guys. In the next one, take care. Peace.